Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another morning live. Another morning of transformation, another morning where we affirm and confirm who we are, and that is peace, love, abundance. It's so lovely to see you. I was in the house quite early, and already Emma and I have been chatting away. Good morning, Emma. Good morning, Alison. So good to see everybody in the house. So, if you don't know who I am, my name is JB Rose. I'm a singer, I'm a vegan, and I'm a mum. And every single morning we come together. Or in the week anyway, we come together and we do these affirmations. We are a family. We are here for our growth. We are here to change our mindsets. We are here to transform. Now, if you have been coming to see me, please can I remind you to continue to comment in the group. Let me know how it's going for you all, but also afterwards please comment as well and DM, not DM but to go into the chat. So also I'd like to welcome anybody on the replay, because as I always say, people watch later on in the day and catch up and do the affirmations then, which is amazing, which is just as good. But it's also good for us to start early in the morning. We pour into ourselves, we have me time, and then you can go off into your day feeling strong, feeling affirmed, and knowing what you're doing, why you're doing it. So why are we here? We are here to transform. We're here to forgive the past. We are here to thrive. We are here to release any pain. We are here to release any suffering and anything that is holding us back. Now I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later on. And changing from the inside, from the inside out. And we are recognizing our inner power. This is our morning upliftment where we're lifting ourselves up. We're lifting ourselves up as a group, as a family, and we're also pouring into ourselves so that we understand the truth of ourselves, which is that we are peace, we are love. There is nothing restricting us. There's nothing that can stop us from doing anything that we want to do. It's our mindset. It's our perspective. It's the things that we've received that has made us think that we are limited, and we are limited in nothing. There is nothing that we cannot do, and this is what we need to understand, more than believe. Yeah, because believe leaves a little bit of doubt, but we need to understand that when God put you on this earth, that every possibility was true of you. Yeah. And so these morning affirmations, we're just getting rid of the bad habits or those bad ideas that are not true. It's not true. It's not true. And if you listen to mainstream media, or if you listen to popular culture, most of it is reducing you to very simple storylines about you and simple approaches to who you are, and you are amazing. And so we need to maybe step away from what other people are consuming and believing about themselves, and really this is what we do. We sit here, we do our affirmations so that we can tune into the God within us and recognize that there's nothing we can't do, that we are made out of love. We are love. And that nothing that happened before is going to hinder where you can go from in the future. Yeah. The stuff that happened to you before was necessary and it served its purpose. You've grown through it. And now You are welcoming what you deserve. All right, so I've done my speech before my speech. So let us do a bit of a warm up, guys. So let's take some nice deep breaths in through the nose and then sigh. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then sigh. Then again in through the nose and then sigh. Now we're going to do our breathing. Now, why do we do breathing? Because we're energizing ourselves. This is a holistic lifestyle brand, so we don't just do food and vegan cookery, which is what I do, but also we're looking at the whole part of our bodies, everything about us. So we are here to do some nice breathing and energize our bodies. Good morning, Joe. Good morning. All right, so let's take a deep breath in through the nose for the count of 3. Hold for the count of 7 and breathe out for the count of 8. Here we go. Take a deep breath. In 2, 3 and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in 2, 3 and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in 2, 3 and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. Now let's just a little bit of a shake out. Let's shake our bodies and shake them up and shake them on sides and roll our shoulders. Roll them, roll them, roll them. I'm rolling forwards. And then let's just do this one and stretch and then stretch to the side. I know I do these exercises at different in different orders every day, and it's intentional. Good morning, Cheryl Malcolm. So lovely to see you. We're just warming up. Let's roll our heads from one way and then roll the other way. And roll again the other way. And one more rolling this way. And this time I'm going to go this way, middle, right, middle, this way, middle, right, middle, this way, middle, right, middle. And I'm going to go back, middle, down, middle, back, middle, down, middle. Lovely, wonderful, fantastic. So we were talking about the stories we tell ourselves. And in the song that we sing to our affirmations, I release all stories that do not serve me. So yesterday, when I read something out from my book of Education for Medication. Now, I always say, you look, yes, I'm a vegan, and if you follow me on this channel or wherever you follow me, you'll see me always giving you healthier alternatives to meat and dairy. But then I read this book, and there's a study called the China study, and which talked about, well, it was actually the US government asked China to do this massive study looking at why basically to sort of like debunk the whole vegan soya thing, that it's not good for you. It was a 20-year study. China, as I said, it's called the China study. And after 20 years, China discovered all the things that the government wanted was not what was true. And it listed, one of the main facts it said was that it is clear that meat causes cholesterol and is the basis of all chronic diseases and cancers. That's what the book said. That was the findings. So I then had a conversation with one of my beautiful SVM family members, and they said, look, no matter what, I'm never going to stop eating meat. Now, that's, of course, we have a choice. You choose, you do what you want to do. But for me, I love to have an understanding of stuff, so I don't like to just do things, and I don't think anyone should, unless you do the homework, unless you kind of work out and understand it for yourself. So that's what I want to do. I want to bring you some studies, some ideas and perspectives, so that when you make your choices, that you can you make it informed. But then I said to the person who said to me, "Oh, I'm sticking to eating meat," which is absolutely fine. I said, but also, isn't it a bit like a toxic relationship? And I'm sure we've all been in those relationships where, where that person, either makes you feel bad, sad, you're not getting anything out of it. There's a lot of taking, there's no giving back or anything like that. But you're in it and you feel awful at the end of it and not serving you. And so I said, isn't it like being in a toxic relationship, knowing that something is harming you or not good for you, but you still stay in it? And I just wanted to leave that with that person. Just think about that, really. And if you really want change, if you want the things that you want for your life, wouldn't you change something? Wouldn't you need do whatever it is that to start moving away from something that is harming you? And so I just wanted to put that with you and looked at again this thing about perception. How do you perceive yourself? Do you really believe and know that anything that is not serving you, that is not doing you well, that is harming you, that you have the power to change it? That you may replace a habit that doesn't serve you, or you may say, this person is toxic or not serving me. I'm going to move that out and bringing something new. So I just wanted to put that to you and ask you that question, not about food and meat. It's, again, I've given you the choice. You've got some information. You do your research now and decide whether or not a plant-based lifestyles for you or not, or a healthier lifestyle. Because, I always talk about, eat as much vegetable and fruit and water as you can. But how do you perceive yourself? And are there things that you refuse to let go of because that's what you've always done? You've always done it and you're always going to do it. And if you want progress, then let me just say you need change. Yeah, because the only way one improves our lives if we every day we move a bit further away from, we push against the flow. So for example, this morning, normally I wake up, the first thing I do is brush my teeth. I changed it around, and this time I wash my face, brush my teeth. Yeah, I thought I had a shower, then I brush my teeth, where usually it's the first thing I do. So I want you to start thinking about what you do instinctively, and then start to change it around a bit. And ask yourself, what are the stories that you tell yourself that you are wedded to? Now I know, and I think I always say the answer to our challenges are simple, but it's not easy to apply. Yeah, because we're in habits, we're in this kind of flow where we're just always doing what we do all the time, and it's safe, it's easy, you don't have to think about it. But because for 2023 and forever we want to realize our potential and supersede it, then we need to start looking at what stories we tell ourselves, how do we perceive ourselves, and start to change it. So that's why in our affirmations, I release all stories that do not serve me. Yeah. So let's start thinking about that. And I also want to just invite you to a thing that I've been doing. It's the second day, and if any of you follow Tony Robbins, he's doing a 5-day free kind of course thing, free live on YouTube, called Unbreakable. I think it's called Unbreakable by Tony Robbins. It's amazing, and it's 2 hours. It starts about 8 o'clock most evenings, and I've been following that, and it's amazing. And a lot of the stuff that we talk about, he's been talking about it, so I kind of feel a bit validated by watching him as well. So guys, I thought I'd share that with you. Tony Robbins, I've been watching him every evening. It's for 5 days, so today's the 3rd day, tomorrow's the 4th day. I think it finishes on Saturday, and you can catch it on the replay as well. Anyway guys, so we're going to do our affirmations, and when it gets to the all I want you to say is, I choose joy. When it goes I choose joy. I choose peace. Yeah, it's a choice. So in anything that happens, you choose joy, you choose peace. All right, so let's do our affirmations. I'll see you tomorrow. It's lovely to see you. And we'll see you again tomorrow morning. Remember, just sit afterwards and meditate for 5 minutes. Breathe in, silent. See if you can clear your mind and just listen to yourself. Here we go.